Our coverage of the NFL brings us to the southern end of the Tar Heel State and to this beautiful venue, Bank of America Stadium here in Charlotte, North Carolina. Matt Prater ready to get this one going. And off we go from Bank of America Stadium. Raheem Blackshear now to return. Big shot at the end of that return as he gets it just past the 20. So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10.
Seven Pirates, ready!
This drive will begin with Hubbard. And he found some running room for a nice gain. Good run, gets him 7. That brings up 2nd and 3.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know and you may come back to, because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of a defense.
Thielen's got it. It's complete. And not much doing. He stopped quickly. Third down, 1 yard to go. Rush coming for Young. Complete beyond the marker. That's the first down, and he's still going. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. They got 24 yards on the play. And that'll be good for a Carolina first. Here's a give to Hubbard. And he gets absolutely popped to end that one. Give him around 6. That's going to make it 2nd and 4.
You gain that kind of yardage in the run game, and you're going to gain the trust of your offensive coordinator. Plays like that, runs like that, set the table for everything else in the playbook.
After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. Running back sent in motion. Shotgun snap now to Young. Catch made by Chuba Hubbard. And he pushes this down to the 22-yard line. It's a gain of 17 on that one. And it'll give the Panthers a first down.
Something out of nothing, Kate. That may as well be listed on his resume because he's so good at it. Caught that one near the line, and after that, it was all him. Turning a modest pass into far more than a modest gain.
Up to the line, and they're set. 1st and 10.
18 Cardinal.
They'll try and take an option left side. And he doesn't slide down, and he pays for it. A big shot sends him to the ground. First down play, nets him 5. It's going to be 2nd and 5.
The difference right there, Kate, between that gain and a big hit for a loss, is really quick decision-making. He made a quick read, saw the running back was going to get hit if he handed it, and he pulls it himself for a positive gain.
From the 17. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
Well, he needed another second to deliver the throw he wanted to. You got to give a lot of credit that time, Kate, to the pass rush for getting in and forcing him to dish it before he was ready.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down.
Set. Panther 60. Panther 60.
Young working from the gun. The shot to the end zone is incomplete.
Yeah, that's one that's going to haunt him. There's just no question about it. A drop touchdown in the end zone. Now comes the mental toughness part of it. You got to flush that play quickly so you can make an impact later. Well, I know once that drive stalls out, that's where it really pays to have that reliable kicker on the sideline ready to bail you out. And he knocks that one right through to give him the lead.
Now Pinheiro on to handle the kickoff. And he opts not to bring this one out, so they're going to enjoy some good starting field position from the 30. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. And they will throw to get us started here. He's on the move. He's keeping it. And he wisely avoids contact, sliding down there, and that played good enough for a first. Give him an even 10 yards on the play. And that's a Cardinals 1st down.
Let's go.
New slated downs to approach here from the 40.
Hey, smash.
On the ground, this is Trey Benson. And he's brought down for a loss.
Well, he was chipped away a few and got a new set of downs started right in rhythm. Instead, he's now forced to pick himself from behind the line thanks to a great effort defensively.
Everyone's prepped. It's second down now. May now from the gun. That one's incomplete. Had the connection, but some stone hands got in the way there. First time this game they've looked to him. And things look tougher now with 3rd and long.
Man, with how hard it is, Kate, to get these plays down the field, you can't let the coverage off the hook with a drop. It just can't happen. But you're going to see it right here. He saw the open space ahead of him and started running before he ever brought the ball fully in.
May now on 3rd down. And the Panthers are there to bring him down. And the defense comes through. That's going to back him up and bring up 4th down.
All right, first sack on the board, and the first drive as a defense, and now, well, now we let the chess match begin, the adjustments begin, because we know pressure leads to sacks, and sacks in this league often leads to wins.
Fourth down, and on comes the punt team, and the kick's away. And a sure-handed play there in the rain. He brings in the fair catch without a problem. We don't get a return out of that punt. And it's going to be Panthers football. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10.
Here we go, here we go.
Don't let us down.
Running with Hubbard out of the gun. And that's good yardage with a new set of downs.
Now, don't think for a second they're going to slow down the tempo. Defense on their heels. And right now is the best chance to go push that envelope and get aggressive.
Quite the start to that drive, huh? The first play sets him up now at the 38. Play action now, Young. This is reeled in by Lega. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down. They strike for 23 yards. And that'll be good for a Carolina 1st. Out of the shotgun and give to Hubbard. And this almost ended worse, but he gets a yard out of it. Former first-rounder Devin Bush making the play. Manages just a yard on 1st down. Now it's going to be 2nd and 9.
You know, they got some positive yards. That's a good thing. But too many plays like that, it just is too hard to pile together, get 1st downs against the better defenses in this league.
Here we go, 2nd and 9. Pass complete to Hubbard. And that will not be enough for a 1st down.
Well, this is the type of game we've come to expect from him as a runner, toting the ball, but he's just as adept at turning the screen into the same kind of yardage, too.
3rd and just 2 to go.
60 Eagle, 19 Lion.
Young on the play action. Escapes the pocket. He'll make a bid for it on the ground. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
You know, that's one of those little mental Rolodex plays. Right before the snap, you know if the read isn't there, that option isn't there, you can use your legs to make the adjustment and go get the 1st down.
They're now set for 1st and 10. Out of the gun, Young. Gets this to Johnson. And they get this down to the 12-yard line before being stopped. It's a great pickup, 16 yards, and now they've got first down.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
We're a quarter of the way through on this chilly. Time for our second quarter here, and the Panthers are thinking points.
Go!
First and 10, it's Hubbard. And he'll scurry forward for a pickup of 3.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Second down now, 7 to go. Trying to get outside with Hubbard. Oh, he gets clobbered behind the line.
I talked to a bunch of different GMs, Kate, especially around draft time, and they all say the same thing. Linebackers are so hard to find. It's hard to transition from the college game that's in so much space to this game where you've got to play in a phone booth yet have that explosiveness to chase a play on the outside down like that linebacker just did.
On third down, it's Young. And the defender comes away with it. Buda Baker picks it off. And the Cardinals have it now on his 8th pick of the year.
They'll take over first and 10 at their own 5-yard line.
They'll get this drive started. First and 10.
Let's go.
Going play action, May. Bails out of the pocket quick. He tucks it and takes off. And they're on him after about a 2-yard gain. Davion Clowney on that stop.
Tick, 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 tick. You know, his internal clock right there told him it was time to escape, and good thing he listened to it. He was able to make something out of nothing and at least move them forward.
8 yards to go. Well, let's see how they approach this second down.
Go.
On target to his man, Polk. Doesn't get much beyond the line, a yard at most. Xavier Woods up to make the tackle. Looking at a tough spot to punt it away if this third down is unsuccessful. From the gun, it's May. He just kept going the wrong way, and that's going to cost him. That is a safety. So after the safety, we're going to see a free kick from the 20-yard line. Fielded at the 11.
When you get contributions like that out of your kickoff returner, it is such a boost to an offense. This is about showing no fear, hitting the lane hard, a determined run back, and setting your offense up with great field position.
So good field position for the Panthers. Starting this drive, first and 10.
Come on, set.
Interception last drive doesn't deter them. They're going right back to the air. And he gets this beyond the midfield stripe and onto the Cardinals side of the field.
A gain of 5.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give your quarterback a chance.
From just shy of midfield on second down. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose, incomplete.
As a defense, you got to see the pass. You got to time up your hit, and you got to jar that ball loose. Not a lot of offensive players are hanging on to that one through a well-placed hit.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have third down here. Now Young. Catch is made down the right sideline. And he stopped just before he reaches the red zone at the 21. They get 28 out of that play. And it'll give the Panthers a first down. Here's Hubbard on the give. And he breaks even, but that's it. Brought down at that line of scrimmage. Jalen Phillips finishing that play off.
You know, Kate, over the years, I've heard running backs say there's just times you got to run in the darkness. And when linebackers fill that hole like that right in the middle of the field, he ran right into the darkness and the pain of that linebacker.
They'll put one of the tight ends in motion. 2nd and 10 now. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And that pushes them back. Third down coming up.
In a situation like this, you got to be a fixer. I mean, this game is hard, and you get into known passing situations, it gets even more difficult. But when you don't get rid of the ball and you take another sack, you make this third down a near impossibility.
Here he is on 3rd and long. On the move, headed right. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Oh, the ball is loose again. Oh, but the fumble goes out of bounds. Whew, close call there.
You know what? This game is hard. So sometimes catching a break or two in just the right circumstances is a big deal. Sideline could be your best friend as a runner, because you lose the ball next to it, there's a good chance it could go harmlessly out of bounds.
They're out and set. 1st and 10.
Let's go now. Go.
And off to Benson to start the drive. And that's good for a gain of 5. Davion Clowney on that stop. Halfway there on 1st down. That brings up 2nd and 5.
Fans love the long ball in baseball. It's like they got the home run derby, but you know what? Talk to managers, and they will tell you small ball can win too. Singles and doubles, you add them up, you could win a lot of baseball games. Football coaches will tell you get runs of that length. It may not be a home run, it may not score points, but it can do some serious damage.
This is reeled in by Wilson. That one ends up a gain of 6. And it'll be 1st down, Arizona.
I'm sure Coach, the play caller, doesn't mind making the job a little bit easier. You know, play calling's a lot simpler and easier when you count on the offense to move the chains on those early downs.
1st and 10 now from the 30. Operating from the gun, here's May. He's on the move. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12.
As long as these are the results he's getting, they're going to be just fine with him calling his own number. He does such a good job of seeing the field and knowing when it's his time to take it himself.
They'll head up 1st and 10 from the 42. It's Benson on the give. And he's able to power this forward, but they stop him after 2 yards.
You know, Kate, I like to call these body blows. Body blows. You got to be committed to running the football. Even if it doesn't move the chains, I guarantee you that wear and tear will pay dividends later.
8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this 2nd down. On play action, here's May. Flushed out of the pocket. Forces that one, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Shaq Thompson. And the Panthers get it back on his 6th interception of the season. Well, Brock, if you like defense, you are loving what you're seeing right now. Consecutive drives that have ended in interceptions. It's become a real defensive battle.
Well, let's see here, Kate. We got 1, we got 2. Do I hear a 3rd interception in a row? I'll tell you this right now. These defenders, they are squashing that thought. The defenders are offensive guys in bad hands because they're making it happen, taking the ball away. This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline in his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react. Instead, it goes backwards.
2nd and 13. Thielen's got it, complete. And he'll get this down at the 33-yard line. This one goes for an even 25 yards. And that'll be good for a Carolina first. Back to throw. Here's Young. Legette's got it. And it's a gain of 5 as we've reached our 2-minute warning.
I'll tell you this, you don't want to make a living throwing into double coverage, but double coverage and still finding a way to beat the defense and haul it in. That's not a situation many players win, and there aren't a lot of quarterbacks willing to make that throw and trust their receiver to get it done.
70 Lions. Go.
From the 27. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down.
You need to buy your receivers enough time to get open along their route, and your quarterback enough time to find and hit them with the throw. When the line doesn't hold up, incompletions follow.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down.
Come on, set. 19 Tiger.
Sticking to the air, it's Young. That's going to be an incomplete pass on the throw to the right. This one misses the tight end. And that leaves them with 4th and 5.
Eddie Pinheiro for the Panthers field goal. A 44-yard attempt.
And that one is good. A little longer, but no problem at all. And special teams convert to get them a little something out of that possession.
Okay, one of the areas that kickers and quarterbacks are similar, they want to get into rhythm, and no better way to feel good and get into that rhythm and start a game 2 for 2 as a kicker.
And that one flies right on past the end zone. Didn't make an effort to hit the landing area at all, so they're going to give them a drive starting at the 30. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Here's the pistol snap to May. And the 1st down pass sent away by a defender, incomplete. Great defensive effort to reject that one. And that'll bring up 2nd down.
Read and react, read and react, read and react. Got to read where the quarterback's eyes are going, and you got to react as he begins to throw to get to a spot and knock it away.
Back to the air, it's May. Wilson's got it. And he'll get taken down after advancing this to the 37. The Cardinals deciding to use the first of their 3 timeouts. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
The goal of running that drag route is to get it to him for at least a minimal gain with space to add after that. They picked up a good chunk, and there was nearly room to add even more.
They motion the tight end over. May not have throw on 3rd. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. The defense calls a timeout. That's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. They'll punch it away again. Blake Gillikin coming back to the field. Raheem Blackshear back deep for the Panthers. And he drives this into the pouring rain. And that fair catch corralled just beyond the 25-yard line. So no return on that punt. And it's going to be their football coming up. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10.
Here we go, set. 79 Bronco. Set, go.
Off the play fake, he's going to throw. That's complete to Leggett. He gets it forward for a gain of 3. Buda Baker bringing that one to an end.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 31-yard line.
Here's 2nd and 7. Gets this to Sanders. He gets forward, and that's about 4 yards. Buda Baker bringing that one to an end. Now Carolina's going to take a timeout. That's its 2nd. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half. Short yardage situation here. It's 3rd and 2. Play action now. Young. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. Arizona goes ahead and calls its 2nd timeout. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half. So on 4th down now, the Panthers calling an all-pro several times over. It's Johnny Hecker for the punt. They needed 3 punts out of him in last week's loss as he sends this away. And he makes the fair catch inside the 45. No return on that punt. And they'll take over with minimal time remaining in the half. The Cardinals with some nice field position to start off this drive. 1st and 10 coming up. Back to throw it. They don't connect there, and now just 3 seconds showing on the clock.
Can't cover it much better than that. Really well covered, Kate, on that play. There just simply was not a window for him to sneak that throw in.
All right, this is going to be the play that takes us to halftime. One final shot before halftime. Chased out to his right. A massive shot towards the end zone. And he loses control of the interception in the end zone. Could have taken away some potential points, but instead, new life. 3rd down. Well, that first half, certainly an interesting one. Kate, Scott, Brock Eward with you as we get back and see what the second half has in store for us. Now Pinheiro on to handle the kickoff. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. First and 10 now from the 30. Now an inside give to Benson. And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot.
This dude was just not going to be stopped. Not by the first defender. Heck, not even by the second one who was able to bring him down. No, it took a few shots before this crew could finally get this piece down.
They'll head up 1st and 10 from the 42. They motion a receiver left. Going to the ground again on 1st. Breaks through, and he might break away. Past the 25. And he finally ends up out of bounds after a huge gain. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets him up with 1st and goal.
He just didn't quite have the last bit of burst needed to finish it off, but don't be surprised to see them go his way again soon and give him a chance to earn that touchdown.
Let's go.
This offense in position now. It's 1st and goal.
19 tight. 19 tight.
Working inside the red zone. Rolling left, buying some time. And the ground game works for the touchdown. The Cardinals cut into the lead coming out of halftime. Drake made the touchdown. Wow, great work there by the quarterback. The play broke down. Didn't really have much of a choice other than to escape and improvise. And in the end, Brock, the best call he could have made.
Yeah, and you can do it in different ways in today's NFL, right? The Tom Brady's just recently retired. He did it with his brain. He did it with his mind. But you've got to be able to improvise, as you said. You got to be able to create when a play breaks down. And when you can put 6 on the board, man, does that infuse your offensive group with confidence.
He's throwing for it. It's caught. Ooh, and he can't shake the defense. They track him down in the backfield, and this 2-point attempt fails. We're down to a 2-point difference as they send the kick away. Blackshear on the return. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10.
Panthers 60. Panthers 60. Ready?
Young on the play action. Throw complete to Thielen. Good little rip there. Looks like about 6. Sean Murphy-Bunting ranging over for that stop.
That is the epitome of staying on schedule. That kind of completion right there on 1st down. Well, it opens up the entirety of the playbook for 2nd down. 3rd and short in your back pocket, you can get even more aggressive and take that shot.
After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. Now he'll throw off the play fake. He rolls to his right. This is reeled in by Lega. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. It's a massive 35-yard pickup, 1st down.
You know, Ken, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
Go.
Handoff running right, Hubbard. And he found a gap to take this down to the 28. It's a solid 7-yard pickup on 1st down. Now they're going to have 2nd and 3.
Well, that doesn't net a 1st down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
On 2nd down, it's Hubbard. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away.
You know, not a ton of yards, but still showing that commitment to the ground game. The type of run that keeps the defense from loading up in coverage and focusing entirely on that passing game.
Third and a lone yard coming up.
Come 19. Come 19. Ready, ready.
again with Hubbard. It's a meager 2-yard gain, but that's enough to award them the first down.
Win the early battle. Get a little leverage. One man wins off the line, and that's all that was needed to ensure that first down right there.
All right, set now. 1st and 10.
Cowboy 80.
Throwing off the play fake here. Has it down close. He has the Carolina touchdown. Great opportunity to find a touchdown there, Bronk, and they come through with 6.
Receivers want the ball everywhere on the football field. But you start smelling the end zone, they really want their chance. And they will tell you as a quarterback, just give me an opportunity and I'll make a play. And he sure did.
So they tag him for roughing the kicker. And now this kickoff's going to come from the 50. Let's see if they loft it and try to stick him deep. Now Pinheiro on to handle the kickoff. And he opts not to bring this one out, so they're going to enjoy some good starting field position from the 30. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10.
Here we go. Set.
Hands it to the receiver here in motion. Oh, look at this sweep. And the defense is all over this one for a big loss.
Hey, look, in the right situation, you catch a team off guard. Well, this could be a tremendous play for some big yards. But in the wrong situation, you get hit in the mouth right behind the line of scrimmage.
All right, here we go. 2nd down.
18, right here. Let go.
From the gun, it's May. Polk makes the catch. And they'll take him down at the 43-yard line. That play good for 17 and a 1st down.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
Let's go now.
Let's see how they attack this 1st down, Brock, from the 43. Hand off to Benson from the gun. A lot of grass ahead. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down. That one goes for 25 yards. And that's a Cardinals 1st down. May now from the gun. He's got it! Oh, what body control to stay in and get the 2 feet down. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets him up with 1st and goal.
This entire play, Kate, depends on how well he can separate from his man. You get man-to-man coverage, it's really about 2 things: separation and trust. Because QBs want to throw it before he breaks. That's the trust. And then they got to believe that that separation can create the big play down the field.
From the red zone now. Wow, very quick throw, but they couldn't connect. Just got a hand up on that to break it up. So now it'll be 2nd and goal.
I think we're seeing why this defense likes him in coverage. He reacts so well to throws and is even more adept in breaking up those passes.
So after the incomplete pass, here's 2nd and goal. Operating from the gun, here's May. And the Panthers are there to bring him down. And the pressure drives them backwards. Buckle up. It's 3rd and goal.
Let's go.
Now they'll throw out of the gun. Escapes out to the left. Oh, they got it. Intercepted along the goal line. J.C. Horn to pick it off. The 50. The 30. He's at the 10. And forget the interception. He makes this a pick 6 touchdown. I don't know about you, Brock, but I could almost feel them going through the 5 stages of grief over on that sideline, watching their would-be touchdown pass in 6 points return the entire way to the opposite end zone for 6 on the other side of the board.
You just don't really believe it's happening until he's, 30, 40 yards into his return. Then you're just powerless. Kate, just over 40 times in the history of the NFL this has happened.
Wow.
What a return to add to that list.
A quick chance at redemption after that pick 6 as it's sent away. And that one is going to go out of bounds. Wow, they're going to get great field position out of this. First and 10 from the 41. This one's a little touch pass forward to his man coming across. And they limit the damage just a few yards on that gain. Tackle made by J.C. Horn. Give him a few yards on that run. It's 2nd and 7.
Tried to mix in a little wide receiver carry and catch this defense on its heels. We've seen it work time and again, and it almost got there. Without that tackle, we could have seen a big gainer. To give some credit to the defense where credit is due.
2nd down now, 7 to go. May now. Throw came out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass.
You know, that was a play, Kate, right there where you need to buy your receivers just enough time to get open along their routes. And your quarterback enough time to find and hit him with the throw. Time? Well, that's not what he had. O-line couldn't hold up, and it forces the incompletion.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down. Here's May to the air. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And the defense comes through to back them up ahead of 4th down.
Kate, I can already read the headlines tomorrow. This offensive line can't protect. This offensive line. But it's more than that. When you give up 5 sacks in a game, it's a complete breakdown of everybody offensively. Play caller, quarterback, offensive line. Yeah, they're going to have to regroup and figure out how to protect this quarterback first and foremost.
That punt goes unanswered. No return there. And the Panthers are going to take over deep in their own territory. They're out and set. 1st and 10. Up the middle, Hubbard. And he works his way for a gain of 4.
Well, I'll steal a line from one of my buddies, but I'm going to quote him. Mark Schlereth, 2-time Super Bowl winner, says if you want to run the ball, you got to keep running the ball. And that's a perfect example of it. Don't get tired. Don't get mad at gaining 4 yards. It's a run that can set up even more in the run game.
2nd and 6 now. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And he's going to be brought down after getting this up to the 22. We're through 3 on this holiday weekend. This one not out of reach quite yet, but it is a 2-score game to begin the 4th. All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3.
Here we go, set. Go.
Shotgun snap now to Young. Complete beyond the marker. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage.
I call this quarterback's best friend. Some call it a safety valve, some call it automatic, but it's sure nice as a quarterback when you got a trusty running back over the middle of the field that you can depend on.
Hubbard trying this up the gut. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down. Give him 5 on that carry, bringing up 2nd and 5.
At the 31-yard line.
Throwing now off play action. Buying some time right. Now he takes it. And he's able to cross the 40 before going out. They come through with a nice gain of 10 and a first down.
Well, I think he was looking for that running lane and that running room from the very start right there, partner. Even as he worked through his progression initially, he was waiting for space to open, and then he takes advantage with his legs.
Here's Young on 1st and 10. He intercepts it. That is exactly what they needed. Max Melton with the INT. And the Cardinals have some new life in the 4th.
I know he started to play as a defender, but gosh, he looked good, didn't he? Running it back, he looked like a receiver navigating on that return. The way he saw the field, he baited obstacles, and he chewed up yardage in the open space. It would make those offensive coaches and teammates proud. We've seen defensive players get touches on occasion, and I think he just gave himself maybe a look on that side of the ball down the road.
And the power play up the gut only results in 2 yards.
If there's ever a play we can call garden variety in the NFL, I think we just saw it right there. That's an uneventful run and a pretty sound stop there defensively.
8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this 2nd down. From the 21. He's got time here. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up.
No matter what other stats you want to look at in this ball game, well, this defense can take some serious pride in at least one thing, and that is 6 quarterback sacks on the afternoon. 6 sacks, well, that's an expectation rarely achieved. And a sign, well, this group did their homework, and they're making it pay on the field.
May now on 3rd down. That's caught for the 1st. And he's going to be taken down near the 8-yard line. They'll have 1st and goal to go now after they gained 18 on the previous play.
That's what we call situational football. You spend all week working on your nickel passing game package to take advantage of 3rd downs just like that.
They'll run here. It's Benson. And this one's stopped at the 3-yard line. It's a pickup of 5, and that brings up 2nd and goal.
Hey, I get it on 1st and goal, right? A lot of teams like to be conservative and limit risk. Even if a run is stopped short, you still got 2, sometimes 3 downs to play with.
So from the 3, here's 2nd and goal. Here's May. Got his target, it's Higgins. And they'll get there and stop him at the line.
That's just discipline with a capital D. The play in the huddle is a running back screen, but it takes discipline for that offensive line to not get downfield. Discipline for that receiver to stay alert, stay aware that he's a viable option as well.
So now, here's 3rd and goal.
60 by 6, 60. Set up.
They've got a man in motion. Here's May, 3rd and goal. Oh, brother, it's another interception. J.C. Horn to pick it off. He's at midfield. He's at the 30. 10. And he's going to go. It's a pick 6. Extra point try now from Pinheiro. Extra point sent in through the rain. And the Panthers stretch the lead to 23. Well, Brock, hopefully some short memories on offense as they get it right back here on the kickoff after that pick 6. He'll bring it out from a couple yards deep. And he gets up beyond the 20, but they plant him a few inches into the ground to end that return.
At their own 21-yard line.
Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. They kick the running back in motion. Now May coming off that kick. Escapes the pocket. And he'll have it up to about the 23-yard line on the play.
Just one of those situations, not much to be had there no matter what he did with the ball. Even if he scraped a positive gain out of it, that's still a win and a confidence builder for this defense.
2nd down now, 7 to go. From the 23. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Well-timed strike by that defender to knock it free. And now it's 3rd down. Throwing is May. And it's incomplete, and that's going to bring up 4th down.
So often, so many of these games in the NFL, well, they come down to a play or two, and 3rd downs critical. Whether it's in a close game or already out of hand, their coach wants to see them convert those.
3rd down pass didn't work, but the offense staying out there on 4th. Motioning the tight end left. Here he goes. Got to have this on 4th down. And they pick him off again. Dane Jackson with the pick. And the Panthers get the football as he makes his 3rd interception of this season. Well, no doubt there was some doom and gloom on the sideline following their interception, right? But a little bit of new life now as their defense picks him up, gets it right back for them.
Hey, I am all for a nice little game of one-upmanship between these two defenses. You picked our guy off, fine. We'll answer right away. See how you follow that up.
1st and 10 from the 41.
Here we go, set.
Here's a give to Hubbard. Making defenders pay for trying to tackle him. And with a nice gain, he runs him down inside of field goal range. Give him 9 yards. He almost moved the chains there. It's going to be 2nd and 1. Takes off right out of the read option. And he slides down with enough to pick up that 1st. He gets 6 on that play. And it'll give the Panthers a 1st down. Handoff running left, Hubbard. And he's tackled after gaining a handful. He managed 6 on the play, bringing up 2nd and 4.
The humble 5 to 6 yard gain on the ground. Not a huge gain, not a game-changing play by any means, but one that keeps you on schedule and takes some of the starch out of that front 7.
We've reached the 2-minute warning from Charlotte. Panthers very close to an 11th win this season. After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4.
Set.
Hubbard again. And they've got him behind the line for a big loss.
What was supposed to move the chains, or at least make 3rd down easier to handle instead, well, did the exact opposite here, Kate. It now makes this 3rd down a whole lot trickier to figure out.
On 3rd down, it's Young. Ooh, he put some heat on that one, Brock, but it falls incomplete. Nearly an interception on that play, and now they're staring at a 4th down. For the 3rd time today, we see them setting up for a field goal. This from 40 on the right hash. And that one is good. A little longer, but no problem at all. And that'll make the lead 26 points.
Get another shot across the bow of a ship that's already sinking here, Kate. He could have made that field goal. Heck, he could have turned around and kicked it directly at his coach because it feels like they've got this one in hand.
And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25 after the return. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10.
Let's go.
Interception last drive doesn't deter them. They're going right back to the air. And he'll get taken down after advancing this to the 37. Got to hurry this to the line. May on 1st and 10. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. The Cardinals decided to use the first of their 3 timeouts. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game. To the line they go. It's 2nd down. Trying again following the sack. He's on the move.
This is one of those occasions that it looks so promising when you take off as a quarterback, and then you're reminded just how fast these defenses are in the NFL. Couldn't quite move the chains, but it wasn't for a lack of trying.
Just got it away before the hit, but it doesn't matter. It's incomplete. 4th down coming up.
You know, when we were growing up in the backyard, we call them alligators. 1 alligator, 2 alligator, 3 alligator. He needed another alligator in order to get that ball off. Credit the defense for forcing the incompletion.
18 Trap 60, trap 60.
Desperation time here on 4th. That's cut beyond the marker. They stun the defense with a gain of 14 on 4th down and pick up the 1st.
Oh, I love 4th downs. It just brings out the very best, and you get to see how you handle the most pressure, and it turns out well, they handled it pretty darn well, and now they'll keep pushing.
Here we go.
1st down throw for May. This one finds Polk. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain. Arizona goes ahead and calls its 2nd timeout. Still 1 more in their pocket to use. After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4.
Go.
To the air yet again, May. Sends it to Polk along the sideline. And he's out a yard or 2 shy of the 15. A big play, 23 yards to move those chains.
That's just great instincts. Go air it out on 2nd down rather than just play conservative and run it. They hit a weak point in the coverage and don't need to worry about 3rd down at all.
Still on the move, coming to the line for 1st and 10.
79 Bronco.
From the red zone now. And there's our last in image of this game. It's intercepted. And the Panthers will take over as this gets brought out to the 20-yard line. So the Panthers pick up the win here. And we know how rain can wreak havoc at any moment on a football field, but they didn't let that stop them today. They played their game, and as a result, they're leaving here with a victory. And with Brock Heward and our EA Sports crew, I'm Kate Scott saying so long from this one. The Panthers are winners as we say so long from Charlotte.